Hi guys, so today we'll be doing a Hello Kitty shamballa bracelet. I'll be doing this size. This size is my size. We normally would say this is probably a medium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 knots on each side. 9 knots in the middle to make my size. Unfortunately, what I normally do is use a tape measure to measure the material depending on the size I'm making, but as we know, I'm by my sister today and I forget mine and I doubt she have any. This my set. I got this on Amazon. It's called Beadalon. Since I don't have my tape measure, I'll have to use up my brain today to estimate material. I rather using my tape measure so I don't waste material. But let's say this would be the bracelet length with the strings attached, so I would cut like right here. And to do my bracelet now, to get these sections, I will measure this like 3.5 times this, just to make sure I have the correct length, and do an extra little piece just in case. This is the one I'll be doing today with the all black beads. We won't be using these plain shamballa beads. We'll be using the black ones with these ones facet black. So we need, like, since we're doing this one, right, we need 4 of these ones, which is the same bead here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 of these black shamballa beads. 1, 2 to go beside the Hello Kitty, and this the Hello Kitty we'll be using today. My sister got all these on Amazon. These are the beads I will be working with today, and I made this for myself. I have like 2 nails here. I normally work with these ones here, but today I will be working with these one, just to make it easier for you guys to understand. And piece for the handset. Make sure you attach this properly on this side. Let me go get my glue. So this is not the regular bracelet glues. This is nail glue, but over my time of working with bracelets, I realized that this one, this magic nail glue, works really well. I mean, you have jewelry that you could wear and tear, meaning you're bathing them, you're sleeping them, beach party, do anything in them, and they still hold. That's why I wouldn't say I'm recommending it, but this is what I use. There's a catch to this too. It's perfect for the black, but like on other colors, you have to be like super careful with this, because then it leaves like a stain, like, you know, when you wet a piece of material. So when using this, you have to be very careful with your closing and ending. Because I'm using this thickness, I think this is a 1.5 card, and the beads, the holes are a bit tiny, so the cards like having issue to go through. So what I do is I'll glue the ends, give it time to set. Okay, so now that it's dried, what I do is follow the piece, notch it off diagonal, so we could have like a sharp edging to go through the beads. So we string on these beads according to how we'll do it on the bracelet. So I pick up the Hello Kitty shamballa beads with the black shamballa beads and the facet. So because we're doing this one, This is how we'll apply it. We'll pull down the ends here. Do like a nice little tie so it don't loose. I want to pull this down in the middle so we could have space for both ends. Remember, now we're doing 11 knots on this side and 11 on this side. Then it should leave us space to do the closing and for the string, so you could adjust, pull, close. But first things first, we measure this. Won't be perfectly even, but we'll try to get it even as possible. Alright, let's see if this could hold it for a while, just so I could get the knot. We make a loop right here. We're supposed to take this one on the top, then we go underneath this middle piece here through this loop we already have here. Now to make a tie right there, pull it down a little, give it space. You want to pull this tight so it could hold, but at the same time you don't want to pull it too tight so it could crank. Then we're making a second loop on the other side. Go and do the same process. We go under here and through this loop. Pull them. So now we got the first knot. Let's do another one. So I did two on the opposite side just now, and that's another knot. So as you can see, I just did like 3. We have 1, 2, 3. So we'll just continue that process, keep counting until we reach like 11 knots. So I just finished my 11 knots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now we approach the beads and we do the same for the beads. Pull it tight. Don't want the beads running up and down out of place. So remember to loop on the opposite side. Opposite side gives you a knot. Make sure the kitty is tight in place. Now we approach the last bead and we'll do another set of 11 knots. Just gonna take this off. Right, so this is where my nail glue comes in handy. Down. Make sure it holds in place. Give it a little time to dry, like a minute or 2. Not fully dry. Before we approach to do the center piece, I want to make sure I get the end stopped. So let it sit there and dry. As we could see, it's already dry because it's like firm. So now we'll approach the middle piece, finishing up. My estimate would be the same length of the piece we use on the bracelet. As we could see, the bracelet is coming along pretty fine. I love the blue. Because we have it locked to this side now, we'll start the metal piece from this side so we could have another closure with the glue on the opposite side just to balance off the bracelet. We're gonna take this piece, make sure it's equal in the middle. I'm gonna kind of hold it with my finger here so it don't run up and down, and as you could see, we're doing the same loop that we did to make all them other locks. Pull it tight enough so it don't run too free but not too tight so you can't get the bracelet to open and close. And remember, now we said 2 loops on each side give you 1 knot. This section is a little difficult, but practice becomes perfect. 1 there, so 1 down, 8 to go. Over, under. This is my last knot to close off the 9. Let's test it out. It's a bit tight. You don't want it too slack to keep falling off your hand. Good tightness. Stay in place after you finish. Glue this to close off. Remember, now this is a crucial part. Why? Because if you get the glue in the middle here, everything will stuck, then your bracelet would spoil. Be careful on the glue. Barely tip it right there. Make sure we don't get this in the middle. And at the same time, when you're giving it time to dry, just keep pulling back and forth. Don't lock up on you. Give it a little time, like a minute or 2. No, I wouldn't say a minute or 2. Give it some seconds or a minute. Then you go back again. You pull on it just to make sure it's running free. Meaning there's no glue. Glued up the middle piece. We'll nip them off nice. So your bracelets look real professional with a nice finish. Go as close as you can, but do not damage the tip now to close off the hinge end so it doesn't frill or loose. Okay. Alright, give it time to dry. We'll do the finish off with these. It's dried. And close it up. We apply the ending beads. I would say my length would be like right here. So let's close the knot right here. Hold that tight. I don't want this loose. Let's do the next one. Let's do this tight, real tight. And we'll just snatch the ends off. You go back to the glue to hold everything in place. Yep. So we're gonna give the glue time to dry. The bracelet is already dried. So let's do the extension there. Just close it off. You could always ask somebody home to help you close it up, but it's already closed. Voila! There goes my Hellokitty shamballa bracelet. Now don't forget to like and subscribe.